likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to LeBron. That one drops for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Holiday. Here's White. The kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Drops it in from 11 feet.
You know, Porzingis' ability to shoot the ball well from every level really opens up the floor for him and his teammates. He'll make that mid-range, Jay, as much as he makes threes.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, I've always felt like I belong. It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, is this confidence or cockiness? He told her, you're basically kind of the same thing. Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Outside, James. Pass to Hayes. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Brown outside. Lets it go from deep. And James pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 5. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Pritchard. .102 left in the first quarter. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Back to LeBron. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Hauser. And the rejection by James. .26 seconds left in the first. Reeves outside. To the middle. And they double up James. The shot's good. James has got 6.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Pass to Hauser. And again, Boston with the triple. And here is LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
That's how you do it, big fella. With power. Yes.
There's Brown with the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead.
The Lakers, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
Pass to Hachimura. The Lakers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Reeves. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game. And the shot goes down.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Reeves. Pass to connect. Baseline jumper. Back to Reeves. Stolen by Tatum. And here we go. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. A miss that time would have put him up.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hachimura down low. That one goes. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 2.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum finds a way.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So both teams making some changes here. Reeves with it. Still without a basket. Doncic outside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on White.
Luka with the crafty shot fake. Outstanding at tricking the defense.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all 3 levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Hayes. Out left to the wing. On the wing, Reeves. The shot from the low post is good. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Here's LeBron. Rebound, Boston. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Reeves with the rebound. Three-pointer. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Brown wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brown's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Here's Hayes. Here's LeBron. Nice D from Porzingis. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Pass to Holiday. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Porzingis with the steal. He gets it up. That shot is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Lakers trail by 6. James with it. Picked up by Brown. And they double up James. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nice D from Porzingis. Holiday surveying the floor. Outside, White. In the corner, Tatum with it. That three off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing. He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Seconds now into the second half. Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
So physically powerful. A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. It's deflected. James driving. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Pass to Brown. Nifty move. Tatum looking around. 4 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, when he looks to score, the more lethal he is. So you want KP to be assertive on offense.
Now, Finney-Smith. Pass to LeBron. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
James absorbing hits on the drive.
And that's his style right there. That's his game. He plays it as well as anyone. And when we get to crunch time, that's when he's at his best.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Vanderbilt's got his first points of the game.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, Doncic. Luka throws it down.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. .19 left to play in the third. Inside, Porzingis.
The big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Now Vincent. No scoring in this one. Here's Len. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. The lead is 2. Count it. Good.
Boy, coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
To the left side wing. Here's Connect. Back to Vincent. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston leading by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Tatum. Looking to end his cold spell. Stolen by Len. 3-on-3. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
With 1 on the clock, a big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has
The Lakers, 35.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Down low, and the dunk by Horford.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
The kick out to LeBron. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 7.
Outside Tatum.
Vincent.
No good with the layup. The Lakers trail. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Lakers making a change here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking. Don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Tatum down low. Inside, Tatum.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics, number 4.
Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Finney-Smith for 3. And again, the Lakers no good. Right side Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Hayes. Doncic with it. Back to Hayes. Out to Doncic. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Doncic with the strong move inside.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
Celtics leading by 7. On the wing, Brown. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. Doncic left side. Here's LeBron. Jason Tatum grabs the board. White left side. Over Reeves. White, good. White's got his first basket.
Well, it's so good to see White growing in confidence with his offensive game and not hesitating at all to shoot the perimeter shot.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
A minute 50 left to play here in the 4th. And it's Doncic missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
LeBron left side. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Out to Doncic. And taken away by Brown.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Celtics.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooting.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Jason Tatum.
I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 13. He gets that one.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Out to Doncic. The high post shot. No good. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Excuse me while I flex. That's to my left. You're bad with bad breath. For bags I do conquest. Find bag then I collect. No, that love. Like geeks know every spec. Both I, oh yes. It's like I'm grandma, yes. PT rep that till death. Get back, I need 10 steps. Don't care who got up next. PT can't miss. Ain't heard no like this. Pull out my sheet. I got the bread to trick. I see your ex down bad, I think he need assist, So I went that mama, I no drama, I'm on my way to the top. I'm so OP.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Pass to Hayes. And he uses the glass on the layup. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. The Rockets making the shot. And stolen by Şengün. Green left side. Smith wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer.
At 6'10", Smith with incredible range, and that's why some have compared him to Rashard Lewis.
And Hayes throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Thompson.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
Luka's peripheral vision off the charts. Get wide open, and he's going to find you.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Pass to Hayes. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. On the clock. Here's James. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
An expiring clock, nothing new for James. He just calmly knocks down the shot he takes.
Thompson surveying the floor. Back to Smith. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Reeves. LeBron with it. Now Green defending. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's Hayes. Rockets with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Doncic outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The drive by James. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. With one on the clock. And the dunk by James.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Rockets ahead.
14. The Rockets. 16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets?
They've been so aggressive going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Pass to Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. Van Vliet with it. Screen by Şengün. Second shot opportunity. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Vincent. Inside. Here's Connect. Still without a basket. And it's all evened up.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Screen by Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defend. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
Here's Reeves to the right side. Now Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
And they call an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Back to LeBron. Pass to Finney Smith. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Vincent. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan. Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
cheer on your Laker girls dancing.
The Lakers trade. Here's Doncic. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Doncic. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Smith outside. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. The three-pointer no good. James with it. Now Smith defending. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to send LeBron James to the line. That one on Thompson. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
.137 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Thompson for 3. Hachimura grabs the miss. The Lakers in the lead. LeBron James on the wing. That's a good one. Doncic outside. It's taken away by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. And here is Adams. He's covered by Hachimura. Houston moving the ball around. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Adams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. He's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
Brooks with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Here's LeBron. Doncic outside. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
22.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson with it. Right side, Green. There's the 3. They get it back. And the Lakers with possession here. On the wing, James. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to James. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Thompson outside. To the paint. Here's Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Misses the 3. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson with it. Defended by Reeves. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 8 points.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Here's James. And that one is good. Now it's a 5-point Laker lead.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 10.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And finished off by LeBron.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Thompson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Houston moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Brooks. The Lakers with the rebound. James in the post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Thompson. And Clark for the Lakers. The last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Second team.
Van Vliet looking around. In the corner, it's Eason. And a miss there on the triple. Lakers leading by 5. Outside, James. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. In the corner, it's Eason. There's Green with the 3. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Hayes throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
In the corner, it's Eason. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Benny Smith in the post. Pass to connect. Just 4 to shoot. From deep 3-point land. doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Great defense that time from Şengün. On offense, here are the Rockets. Van Vliet up top. Outside, Green. Here's Whitmore. 5 on the clock. A three-pointer is right on target.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Los Angeles making a switch here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Shot by Eason, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Rockets making a change here.
Substitution. Number 1. Thompson.
And here's Thompson. Van Vliet wide open. The Rockets with another miss. James looking around. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And here's Los Angeles. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution for the Rockets.
LeBron James on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Over Brooks. It's deflected. Here's Şengün. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Now, here's Doncic. James, left side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You just have to discipline yourself not to fall for James' pump fake, because as soon as he gets you up in the air, you're done.
The first one falls.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
That one misses. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Number 12. Steven Adams.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Finney-Smith. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
Finney-Smith, known as a utility guy, value utility guy, but I tell you what, he showed us there. He's ready and willing and able to make the big bucket, too.
Yep, it counts.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Doncic. And the layup is good. And 11 points for Luka Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Outside, Green. Out to Smith. Puts up a deep three. Picked alive by Houston. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Adams. A rebound by the Lakers. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Smith. Hayes, no good. .56 seconds left in the fourth. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they double up James.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changed his game with his passing ability.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. The Rockets making a switch here.
Rockets substitution. Alperen Sengun.
Pass to Thompson. .35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Eason, the screen. On the wing, Brooks. Offline with his three. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so they foul intentionally.
Alperen Sengun. His fourth personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
LeBron James.
And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 5. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass to not waste too much time at all.
Pass to Eason. Kins the three.
Eason. 3-point.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 15 foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out to the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark.
Hey, man. Everybody stand up. Had to fight back. It's your anthem. My view from the top of the moon. I can see the whole world sitting in my hand, a maze of rules. We finna break the rules, and we gon' make them too. I can't fall asleep, I gotta stand tall, that's what a leader do. Follow me, I'm leading you. Hey, we finna turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told 'em I said it once, this be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear. I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two. It don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up. Now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys. Yeah. The champions. The champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall, the champions. 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 Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep.